Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Okay, this is Pisces, a love reading for you from the 14th to the 21st of January 2018. Now somebody said and made a comment that I had eyeshadow on one eye. I don't know, maybe it's the camera trick or something, but look, if you see, I close my eye and it looks like I've got eyeshadow on one eye, and when I do that it looks the same. Tell me how that works. I don't know. But I don't care if I forgot to put eyeshadow on one eye. Who cares? I'm here to help and guide. That is the main thing. I don't care what I look like. Okay. Okay. Pisces. So let's have a look here at your reading from the 14th to the 21st. Now I've already laid down the cards, and if you followed me right from the beginning, I used to use these cards here. I forget who illustrated them, but I just pick up cards that I like. I don't really. I should look into the illustrations, but I don't. I just think, oh, I like those cards. So, but I've lost the box somewhere too. So okay, let's get along with this reading. Now the energies that are flowing here at the moment for Pisces is that what are the energies? Bringing these energies, they came in not so long ago. Okay, if you give out, yeah, and you probably know this anyway, if you give out negativity, if you give out this flow of energy to the universe, you will receive this energy. Okay, so if you express that I would like, well, not, you know, thinking this out into the universe and saying, you know, positive things. Well, I want positive things in my life. I don't want negative things. Okay. And if you're thinking about negativity, oh, all I get is this kind of a guy. I go from one guy like this to the next, then you're going to attract another guy like that. Does that make sense? So put out to the universe, say, you know, I value who I am. I value, you know, myself, and I only expect the best, you know, the best people in this world and this universe. You know, anyway, however you express that, I don't know how you express that. Express positivity. What you give out, you receive. Okay, now I'm saying that because I've already laid out these cards here. I'm a bit annoyed actually, because this is a lesson that I need to express to you. You know, if you're going to keep giving out this into the universe, you're just going to get it, you know. So let's have a look here, and I want to push and shift this out of the way. Okay, so again, I've got this for many signs for this week. I've no idea why this comes out, but I've got here for you. You know, not being kind of confused, not knowing what to choose, which road to go down. You've got the turbulence of your emotions there. Sorry, my hand is shaking, I don't know why. You've got the turbulence of the emotions of the sea in the background, and you're blinded. It's like you're being gaslighted here. I don't know if you know what gaslighting means. It's like you're being gaslighted to the truth. And you know, you want to believe that things are this fairy tale, so you're kind of blinded, but you don't know what to choose. Now I have to say, you are being gaslighted, okay, from the way things are in reality. And if you look up gaslighting, and you actually look up the way people play this gaslighting situation. Now you've got two choices. I get two people here. You've got one person on the one hand, but another person that you're in love with. But this person is piling on all of this, and I'm not going to swear because I get demonetized, so let's not swear. It's like caking it on, this love bombing, and what he's doing is trying to validate himself or herself by proving to be better than that other person. And it's all a game. It's all a game to that person. It's just a bit of fun. It's like a sport, It's like playing football or soccer. It's like a sport. Oh, I will win this. I will win this. I've just got to play it on a bit thicker. So I've got here the devil. You've got the devil here. One of these people is the devil in disguise, and yeah, that's what I'm getting here, guys. I go down the route of realism, and we're dealing with this guy who is an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus, or anybody who's got earth in their chart. Now this person makes out they're stable, upstanding, that they're capable, that they're going to win, they've got these impossible goals that they're wanting to achieve, and it's all just made up fantasy, this person here, if you knock that crown off the head, see, I'll put it closer, if you knock that crown off that head, look at that face. What have you got underneath there? Somebody who's very, very who does not like themselves, who feels like they're worthless. So they have to pretend and put this crown on and look like the part. So I don't know where I got that from. It came from the spirit there and the universe, that message. So I think you can feel this. You can feel this. You can feel this, but you can't help yourself. You can't help yourself. You're in love with this guy. He's proving to be better in bed than this other guy. He's proving to take you out for nice dinners. He buys you little gifts. He puts little stick notes on the fridge and things like that saying, I love you, I adore you, roses are red, violets are blue, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. Sorry, I swore. Demonetized. So that doesn't serve me, actually, swearing. I shouldn't, but I can't help it. That I'm not going to get paid, for doing. I don't get paid anyway. I do this for free. So this is like you vigilant, because I don't feel you're truly vigilant, but if you're watching this, you are going to start to be vigilant. I'm going to force you to be vigilant over this person. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to pull in the energies here. It's quite exhaustingly powerful, this reading. I get where you're coming from. Pisces, because this is what you're dreaming of. You're dreaming of what this person is telling you. The beautiful house, the roses around the door. Great love making, and even that's a performance. If somebody's so aminated in bed and it's all on, it just doesn't come natural, and it's like, and it's like play acting, that's a big huge red flag. That's a huge red flag. It's like saying, if I do this to the expert kind of standard, and this is how they think, very kind of analytical, then this person will keep returning. So, but this is what you want. And you know, this is a dream. It's like you know, it's like Disneyland, you know, all those Disney kind of movies, Cinderella and all of that, and it's like a fairy tale, you know. And this is what you want. You want security. You want security within the home. And maybe you're scraping along with the money and thinking, oh, I hope I can get through next month. And, you know, you've spent your money before you get it at the end of the month. And this guy is saying to you, and he's picked that out, he's kind of seen, he's looking for those weaknesses, and has actually seen that, you know, your dream is to be financially secure, having a lovely home. So this person plays on this. I know this sounds negative, but I'm trying to drag you out of this negativity and this big showcase that this person puts on. So, you know, there's this beautiful home. They've already homed in on that. They've homed in on this. They've homed in on this, you know. And at the moment you're kind of trying to keep hold of yourself here. Well, keep hold of your pennies, keep hold of your heart and soul here. You're trying to keep hold of your pennies. So if you're planning on cooking a meal for this guy, you do something like something that's cheap, but you put all your energy into it, so it looks like a banquet, you know, it looks like something from a restaurant. So you will get, say, let's say lasagna or something like that. So you buy the pasta and all of that, but you get the you know, you get a recipe book by the best chef, and you'll read it, and you'll miss out the expensive ingredients, but you'll look for the cheaper alternatives, and you'll do all this very kind of to also showcase back to that person, you know, because it's all a fantasy. So here you are with your you know, you say, oh, and they come and you're still cooking, oh, I'm still sort of sorting out our dinner tonight, you know, I've got all my ingredients, and you're making out that you're doing everything to perfection. And you know, and they can see that, you know. So it's all you playing a game with them. So they're thinking, wow, she's actually really you know, I'm going to win this game, because, you know, she stood there cooking over the stove for me with all these intricate ingredients, and you know, trying to impress me with her culinary skills and all of this. But really, you've gone to the supermarket, like, I don't know if you get Aldi or Lidl or places like that in where you live, but you go to the cheap supermarket and you get like the pasta that's like 35 cents a packet, or that will do because that's all I can afford, and you get like the meat, but you'll think, oh well, if it's caked in tomato sauce and garlic, then they'll not know the difference, so I'll go for the cheaper version, and that goes in the trolley. And you think, well, you know, I'll just get a bulb of garlic and I'll put all of that garlic into it too, you know, and it's like okay, how much is that tomato puree? I'll go for the cheapest one, and all of this, all these ingredients are like, I'm not saying all of you are doing this, but for instance, this is what you're doing because you haven't got 2 pennies to scratch together, because you want this guy. This guy is promising you the home, the house, you know, all the fireworks, the glitter, you know, all that glitters doesn't shine kind of situation. I think this is the situation. They're putting on the big glitter, the big show, you know, the big show. This is what you will get if you're with me, you know, and it's all a big show. And I'm great in the, you know, I will do my share of the cooking. I will take your kids out if you've got kids. I will do this, and to them it's just, they love competition. Craziness. Don't forget, we're talking about this devil in disguise, putting on this big show, you know. Where are we now? I'm lost with this. So yeah, they help you. They say, oh my God, let me help you, let me give you $20 to put towards that dinner, you know, that kind of, I'm just saying for instance, but you know, what's $20, you know, or they might say, well, if I do that, then it looks like I'm, you know, generous. So they're trying to be generous here in every way. They're showing they're generous. You're a fool here for believing this situation, you know. You're a fool to believe this show, this big show, you know. And the thing is this person, as soon as you pull away to this other person who's just a normal guy who, you know, says things like, oh, we can't afford it, and I can't afford to go to the cinema this week, let's get a movie, and let's get a DVD and let's watch it, and you know, we can't afford a takeaway, so we'll just make something and I'll put halves to it. How's that? It's not romantic, but it's realistic. Okay, this other guy, that's a real situation. This other guy, this devil in disguise, will take you away from that other guy, make sure that it's, you know, that guy's really right out of the picture, and then that's when this guy will chip away at you, you know, that you're not good enough for, you know, you're not good enough for me, work that bit harder, do more for me. So this guy, the devil in disguise, is come rushing in here, rushing in to sweep you off your feet. And because this person does not like competition, does not like to feel jealous, does not like anybody else on the scene apart from himself here. No, that doesn't happen with me. We're going to get rid of that guy. I know what he's doing. I know that he's sitting there with a bag of popcorn, eating the whole lot, while you sit there thinking, well, you know, where's my share? And you know, with the beers and all that. He knows that, so what's he doing? I brought a bottle of wine. Oh, in fact, I bought a bottle, the favourite that you like, the champagne type. And oh, I bought you a little gift, like a little bottle of perfume, or I bought your children something. So this devil in disguise. And it's like that song, isn't it? The devil in disguise. Is that Elvis Presley? I don't remember. Okay, so yeah, this person comes rushing in on his charger. Wait for me, I'm going to sort this out. I'll get rid of that person. I don't like this. And this person comes in, and you can see that you've got a troubled relationship. You can see that you've got a troubled relationship. This is what these type of people, these evil people, like. They look and they can see your relationship is troubled, so they come in and then they bring this fake relationship for you, you know. So this is what this is here. So Spirit is saying, before you make a choice, filter this through. Filter this. If you've got somebody who sees it as sport, you know that they know you're with somebody, they may even know that you're married, and they just want to muzzle in, you know, and destroy your relationship. So if this is guy, it could be a woman, you know, it could be a guy, it could be the other way around as well, where you're with someone and there's somebody interfering in your relationship. If it's a female, she's wearing the big high heels, the 4-inch heels. You don't wear heels like that, you just wear flats because, you know, you're more comfortable in those. You know, you're just kind of like a bit grungy. And this person has got the big hat, the black dress, the low cut dress, the black tight dress and the high heel shoes, and you know, puts all the makeup on like there's no tomorrow, like the big eyeliner and the lip liner and all of this, and comes toddling in, you know, she's competing with you, it's a sport. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I don't even want to compete with that, you know. I don't even want to compete with that. Why should I? I'm me, this is my authentic self, you know. And you know, they're like the gymnast in the bedroom, they're the porn star in the bedroom, male or female, you know. And you know, even if it's the other way around and you're a guy here and this guy's coming to your world, into your girlfriend's world, and he wears just linen trousers, linen you know, linen shirts and designer t-shirt underneath, you know, and some nice polished shoes, and there you are with you know, with the jeans on, and you know, and you're quite grungy too, and you're kind of thinking, I don't want to compete with that. I don't want to compete with that. But this guy is going to win, or this female is going to win, or if this is you know, you having to choose by these two people, what I'm saying is just filter before you give up your normal kind of relationship, normal person. Okay, the next layer that I'm going to put down next is the pixie deck, because I like the pixie deck, I really do. So I will see you, well, I'll see you in about 2 secs. Hello Pisces, I've already put down the pixie deck here. I get a triangulation. And somebody here likes to triangulate. They kind of like getting one upon another one, and one getting jealous of the other, and all this drama that this creates. So this could be you, or it could be this other person, this devil in disguise. Okay, so this person actually sees this as just, oh, it's just a bit of fun, you know, it's just a bit of fun, kind of thing. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, I do get the 3 fish. Now the three fish is actually a third party, including this devil in disguise. Now this devil in disguise says straight off the bat, not dating that long, I want to marry you, I love you, and all this love bombing that's going on here. And I've got this person who's wearing this crown. If you knocked it off, what would he be? And on top of that, there's a hidden side to this person that you don't know, a hidden history, okay, that you don't know. And this hidden history is the whip. And the whip is you know, this person has addiction problems, is very argumentative, loves to argue, likes drama, is abusive. So there's all this that's hidden with this King of Coins that you don't know about. There's a lot behind the scenes, if you understand what I mean. Now I've got this, like, you know, promising all these sorts of financial security of the home, happiness. I think this is what you want. It's like, you know, the castle in the background. You know, you're the lady of this castle, and you know, you're so contented, and that's what you want. But there's something tarnishing this, which is the lilies, and the lilies, you know, surrounded by greyness here. And this is you know, this is what it is really. It can indicate you know, this person or this situation, you'll become wiser in time and become older than your years in time. And this is the lilies. Oh my god. That's another hidden factor. You're vigilant here, as I said, but this person is coming in here, the rider, and he's going to sweep you off your feet. And this is you, confident, bold. I'm actually going to go for this. This is what you're thinking. I'm going to go for this. This person is promising security, the home that I want here, travel. You know, they're feeding you with all these kind of, you know, all these fantasies. And can you see the boats in the distance there? This is what this person's feeding you. Look at what we can do. We can go traveling, we can do this, we can do that, and they're helping you to be very, very confident and secure and bold in, you know, if you've got somebody feeding you all this love bombing, and you know, you're absolutely fantastic, you know, you're so capable, you know, you're so, you know, oh, you know, you've got so much passion and drive, and you can do this, you can do this. When you've got somebody doing that, unless you're sassy and clever and think, well, you know, what do you want from me? And you're gullible to this. You're going to be swept off your feet, and it's going to make you feel big, and it's going to make you feel great about yourself, you know, and you feel on top of the world. You feel like the lady when you're with this person. This person makes you feel like the lady of the manor, and that's what you want to be, the lady of the manor. Now I've got here, this person does share, or they're just showing you, and this phase of love bombing is, you know, the Six of Pentacles, and I've got here, yeah, there's something hidden here. There is this sharing, but if you was to say, oh, actually, my children down there need more than this. They need love, and they need security, they need support. My children need support here. And if you was to say this, they need more money from you. They need, actually, it's not about money, it's about, you know, giving my children support and empathy and compassion and love. I think then this person would spin around and be very hostile, very suddenly hostile if you asked for more than this person could deliver. That's when this person would get hostile, and that's what is hidden beneath this. Okay, there's a bubbling resentment underneath this that's simmering away, and as soon as you ask for you know, for more from this person, more emotional support, more emotional empathy towards the children, my children, more kind of being quite needy and wanting more, this person will start to get resentful, because this person has never received this. They've never received any kind of compassion from anybody when they was growing up. Nobody. And this sounds really sad, because you know, a normal person that's been given a great kind of upbringing where they've been shown compassion, shown the love, shown, you know, you can do it. You know, you can do it. You've got the gifts and you've got the abilities to push through this. If they've had parents like this, well, this person would not be like this anyway. They would not be pushing with this love bombing. They'd be like the other guy, which is the normal guy. You know, this person didn't have this. They didn't have. It was like, I'm getting the vision of a rubber. You know, a rubber that rubs out things. Like a rubber rubbed out all of that from his life. You know, all the love, the attention, the cuddles, the you know, belief in them, the worthiness of them. You know, they were meant to be on this world kind of person. That's been all rubbed out. So if you can see that from this person, that they're trying to pretend. This is it. This is why they go that extra mile to show you, I am that person or I am that person that received all of that adoration from my parents. I am that person that was pushed towards my studies and my degrees when I was younger. I am that person that was adored as a child and was, you know, was given all the support and love that any parents could give. No, this person wants to be that person. So if you ask for more, this person will resent it, and this is why you will see the hidden side to this person. If you push for more, in fact, you could test it. If you want to filter somebody like this, you could test it and say, could my children have more? Could you show my children, sit down for an hour with my children and read them a nighttime bedtime story, please? Could you go through their homework, help them with their homework and spend 2 hours with their homework while I do the ironing? Can you do that, please? Because that's when this person will be resentful, because they will think to themselves, I never got this as a child, so why should I give it to anybody else? Yes, so you're foolish in thinking that you will, you know, this is what you want, is the house, the big house here, and the fairy tale, and you're foolish to think you're going to get this from this person. They see you, and this is quite difficult to explain. They're rushing in here because you have shown them kindness. You have shown them love. You have shown them empathy. You have shown them support, which they have never had, and they've been starved of that as a child. So this person sees you now, and it's hard to get rid of somebody like this once they see this. They actually see this as you're there now, you're their anchor. You're what they didn't have as a child. And if anybody gets in the way of that, they shall go. Okay, and that includes family, friends, children, and especially the person that is competing against here. Okay, so now this is an unsatisfactory love, but I think I do feel this unsatisfactory love, you actually are blinded. You can't see it. You can't see it. It's all hidden. That's what's so sad about this. And I feel that you will fly away with this person to another town, to another place, or somebody has actually flown away to another place. Whoever that is. It could be the man, that the other person that you were seeing has had enough of this, You know, this devil in this disguise will expose this to this person, will say, you know, she's been cheating on you ever since you know, for the last God knows how long. They'll expose it. So this is where this person will be heartbroken, and they say, I'm leaving. In fact, I'm leaving because I'm so heartbroken. I'm going to leave to another country. I'm going to leave to another state because I can't face living in this area. So this is this situation. Now that person's got rid of that person, they're looking around who else they can get rid of. So you're holding on to your heart, your soul here, and your pennies, as you should do, actually, because there is going to be communications here. Communication, birds is communications. Whether it's from somebody outside of this that's going to say, you know, what's really going on here? This person is crazy. They're wacko. They're the devil in disguise, but you can't see it. You can't see it. Here. Now, from the 14th to the 21st, I know there's a lot to take in here, and also it's not going to resonate. I know you're going to say, this is not resonating with me. It's not going to resonate with all of you here. Okay, it's not. It's just somebody I'm reaching out to, or people I'm reaching out to, who need to filter, and the way you filter is probe people and to see if they get angry. Like, say, oh, tell me about your childhood from the age of 0 to 10 years old. Tell me about your childhood, because that is the time frame where individuals are damaged for life. Okay. And if they say to you, oh, I was abused incessantly from the age of like 3 to 9 years old, I know that's terrible. I know that you feel like helping and loving this person and healing this person, but that kind of time frame from like 0 to, well, I would say from like 3 years old to 10 years old, if they've been consistently, they're damaged people, and they cannot be healed. They will never be healed. But it depends how much abuse they got. If they was never shown love, and they were introduced to this abuse by other members as well in the family, not just one, and it was horrific. You know, if it's a one-off incident, yes, they could possibly heal themselves. But if it was consistent with lots of members really not giving them love, not supporting them, not believing them, not taking them seriously, treating them like a piece of dirt, you know, locking them in cupboards and things like that, somebody like that's never going to, you know, if they're in adulthood now, very difficult to fix somebody like that. So what I'm saying is, you need to filter. And I know you're saying to me, well, I was abused, but I was abused possibly 3 or 4 times, and you know, violently. I'm not saying all of you cannot be healed, but I'm getting somebody with horrendous abuse, you know, sort of background. So you need to filter people, because all they desperately want here is to feel normal, is to feel like, you know, like the other guy that you're with. They desperately want to be like that other guy that you're with, you know, and they're trying to steal you away from somebody who's normal, or if it male or female, and you're being swept away with this. Just be careful if somebody just wants to take you from somebody, and ask yourself why. You know, why do you want to do that? You know, I'm married. You know, I'm married. I've got children. Why do you want to steal me from some guy? You know what makes you some kind of homewrecker? I would filter this, okay, and filter people, filter their boundaries of why they want to do this, because it's easy, so easy to believe these lies, because it's all lies, you know. It's so easy to believe these lies. We can get a big house with a cottage with roses around the door, we can go travelling every year, we can go and see the world together and all of this. You know, your kids will go to private school, I'll make sure of that. It's all lies, especially when they're trying to steal you from somebody who's just normal. So be careful, and I want you to filter this devil in disguise, because this is what this is, okay. From the 14th to the 21st, I think you may decide to end it with somebody that's great, that's normal, but you know, not glamorous. It can be a bit boring. We've got no money. For this devil in disguise, I think somebody here, or you've already done this, or you're deciding to do this from the 14th to the 21st. And look at the ex. Look at the ex. Ask about the ex. Just say, and they're going to say that the ex was terrible. She used to beat me up. She used to, you know, I'd be sitting down the sofa and she'd just come up and slap me across the head. You know, and all of it is just lies. It's just lies. And you'll think, oh my God, who could do that? He's such a great guy. You know, who could do that? Such a great guy, just walk up and hit somebody like that. Must have a really disturbed mind, you know. Don't believe, and it's so difficult when you meet somebody like this. It is so difficult, and it's difficult to filter. And I'm reaching out for who has been through this, who's going through this, who's realised that this person is just all fake. It was all just a cloak and daggers kind of situation. This person behind that cloak. I'm going to leave it at that, Pisces. Not going to resonate with all of you, and not all of you have got this crazy devil in disguise, you know. You may be in a relationship thinking, I'd never do that, I'd never do that, I'd never give my partner up. And yeah, it's easy said than done when you're getting somebody on the outside jealous of what you've got in that inside there, and they come in and try to compete with your partner, male or female, as I said before, with doing everything that they're not doing, and that you all also, it's like a dream come true. It is so difficult to deny that, okay. So sending you lots of love, lots of blessing. If you'd like your own personal reading, and I also offer coaching too, if you're interested in intuitive coaching, please give me an email. My email address is here at the bottom, and I will send you my email. Okay, it is at the beginning of this video too. I've started to put it at the beginning of the video if you want to go back and see what my website is and my email. So I'm just trying to help you guys, protect you guys, protect you guys, and for you to protect your family. You know, you may get bored, you may sit there eating popcorn because that's all you can afford, and you may be watching a DVD rather than going to the movies. You may be cooking up some kind of cheap meal because you can't, you know. Does it matter? Does it matter? See what you've got, appreciate what you've got, and don't, you know, either way, because your partner is going to be devastated if you cash them in for some kind of fake idiot here who's a devil in disguise. And I'm going to leave it at that, okay. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care. Bye bye.